Coach, if you could just speak on your pitcher's performance. It didn't look like you ever had anybody warming up. You just have total trust in what he does out there?
Yeah, I don't even know why I'm here in this press conference. The game was won by these two guys. I mean, I introduced him to a crowd of fans when we left here, the night before we left Morgantown, and I said, our fate on Friday's in this guy's hands, and I wouldn't want it in any other player's hands. It's just incredible what he's done. This was a lot of people had pitched this pitching matchup today as the one to watch out for. You got the little lefty versus the big tall righty with all the stuff, and the little lefty with all the heart. And the heart won today for sure, and that's how he won. It's how he always wins, with heart.
Derek, can you talk about how you felt on the mound there? And does it matter that you were here last year to give you some confidence that you knew High Corbett?
Yeah, I wasn't here last year, actually. I was, at this time when they were playing in Arizona, I was somewhere in the Midwest playing for the Northwood Timberwolves. So first time being here, and I mean, I can't complain about that outing. I had the fastball in working really well today, especially the changeup late in counts. I thought that was a key factor, and obviously tipped the cap to the defense. Made some, especially in the ninth there with Grant and BK making those two plays for me to keep it rolling was really huge.
Go back to Brian.
Logan, two guys in front of you get on a walk and a hit batter. What are you looking for in that situation? Do you feel like he has to challenge you because he doesn't want to fall behind?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, my first AB, I got two cutter sliders that were away, and I capped one. And before my next AB, Coach Mazey told me to stick to a right center approach, and picked it up pretty early and got it over the plate and put a barrel on it.
Back to the room.
Coach, might sound like a silly question, but how much of an advantage is it winning this game and then going into the winner's bracket tomorrow?
You know, I don't know what the statistics are like you guys do, but the chances of winning the regional go way down if you don't win the first game. So that's the third time we've done that, though, in my career, won the first game and haven't won the second one yet. So that would be cool to if we win tomorrow, that'd be something the Mountaineers have never done, is win the first two games of a regional. So we definitely have a ton to play for.
And then, Derek, for you, at what point today did you feel like, I guess today was going to be a good day and you had all of your pitches working for you?
Right when I woke up this morning, I knew I was going to be ready and had the week and a half off to prepare and get my body right. Fixed up some things with him and Coach Oni. So, yeah, just waking up and being ready to go.
Any more questions? Brian?
Coach, do you know who you're starting tomorrow, or is it dependent on the opponent?
No, we're starting Tyler Switolski. Doesn't matter if we play the Yankees.
And I guess just in general, the hitting approach against Ryan Johnson, he doesn't walk a lot of guys, and you were able to draw a couple on that. I mean, was it just a game plan of staying patient?
No, it was the basic fundamental of hitting. Swing at the strikes and don't swing at the balls, because that's what he does. He makes we have a ton of left-handed hitters. He makes those guys swing at pitches out of the strike zone a lot. That's what makes him so good. And I thought we did a really good job of not chasing the slider and the cutter and the changeup below the zone for the most part. And, you know, JJ isn't in this press conference today, but you can just tell his presence at the plate. You know, he draws a leadoff walk from a guy who walks no one, and then he gets hit by a pitch with a guy who hits no one. He creates a presence that, you know, makes people pitch differently. And the fact that JJ's in there he makes the offense go whether he gets hits or not. So he's a big part of that win today, too.
Back to the back of the room.
Logan, I'll ask you a similar question I asked Derek. At what point today did you know that he was in a good spot and it seemed like he had all of his pitches working for him?
I'm honestly going to say the same thing from the morning. I mean, he was locked in the hotel. As soon as I went downstairs, he was in his own element and getting ready for the game, and it just led up to the bullpen, and everything was on, and he gets better as the game goes on. So that's the big trait about Derek and why he's so good.
You know, the one thing that goes a little bit unnoticed, I'll answer a question that wasn't asked, but one thing that goes unnoticed is in the first inning, he fields the ball behind his back and gets it out, and then he picks a guy off first base. That's not unusual for him to make a great play on defense and pick at least one guy off first base. That has a lot to do with why he's been so good. He just does everything well, and I think he won a Gold Glove, right?
Last year, yep.
Last year in
Division
Division
II,
II, Gold Glove. I don't know if they have one in Division I, but if they do, it dang sure belongs to this guy. It changes the way, changes the results, how good he is at fielding his position and controlling the running game.
Any more questions? All right, that's our time.